Hey guys, it's Emma, and I'm back today for you with another video, and we're doing a tag. I've seen this going around BookTube for a while, and it sounded really fun, and I wanted to throw a shot at it. So today we are going to be playing the Choose Your Own Fantasy Adventure book tag. I got the original inspiration to do this video from watching Jess's video over from Bowties and Books, and then I watched Elliot Brooks's video and then Writer's Block's video, so I will leave those three down in the description below in case you guys want to go check that out. So yeah, we're just gonna dive right into it, and you guys play down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys would have answered. So with that being said, let's get into it. So number one is your fantasy twin. Name a character whom you can relate to. Automatically, my fantasy twin would have to be Isabel from A Curse of Roses. She's just so selfless, and her selflessness gets in the way of her, like actually doing stuff. As the fiancée to the King of Portugal and the Algarves, she has a lot of responsibility on her shoulders, and she wants to do the best she can for everybody that she can. And like I said, she's selfless to a point where it almost hinders her from doing anything because she just gets so wrapped up in what she could have done. And I find myself doing that so much. So Isabel and I feel like we can relate to each other. Number two is hero, and this is to name a character that you aspire to be. My hero, automatically, game set, has to be Diana from the Pegasus series. I love Diana. For those of you who don't know, Diana is the Roman equivalent to the goddess Artemis, and she is just a bad bitch in this series, okay? Like, I remember one scene in here, they were like trying to get out of New York or whatever, and they were like running by this carriage place, and we all know carriage places treat their horses like literal shit. And Diana stops, and she starts to go into the carriage place, and everybody's like, Diana, we have to go, we don't have time for this. And she shushes them, and she goes, there's always time for animals. What a woman, okay? What a woman. She's just awesome. She's always there for our characters. She's such a wise person. I love Diana. I aspire to be like Diana. Number three is champion, and this is who you would want as a champion for you in a duel. The first person that came to my mind is Achilles from either the Iliad, Song of Achilles, whatever you want to do, but Achilles nonetheless. All right, my guy is virtually indestructible. I mean, unless you take into account his Achilles heel. However, who's gonna think to shoot an arrow through a dude's Achilles heel? Who's gonna think to do that, okay? Not to mention, he is literally the best fighter out of all of the Greeks. You don't really have to worry about whether or not Achilles will get the job done. I feel like if you get him angry enough, aka put Patroclus's life on the line, and he will just go for it, all right? You don't have to control Achilles. You have to unleash him. Okay, number four is Unlikable Character, and this is a character that you absolutely love to hate. I took a look at this book and I automatically knew. That is Itempus from the Inheritance trilogy. I hate Itempus with a burning passion. He does some despicable shit. I'm in the middle of the second book, and I just hope that they don't, try and make him redeemable, because in my opinion, I don't really feel like redeeming him, if I'm gonna be honest. But yes, Itempus gets on my nerves, and the fact that he is worshipped because nobody knows the true story about what he did just infuriates me and boils my blood to the core. Number five is Tavern Buddy, and this is somebody who you would like to go drinking with or to go out for a night on the town with. The first name that popped into my head was Hino Okame from the Shadow of the Fox trilogy by Julie Kagawa. Okame, he is my favorite character, and he's just such a fun drunk. I feel like he and I would go to a bar, we would drink a lot, we would get a little smashed, and then they would kick us out because he started to fight with somebody and I backed him up, all right? Number six is Villain, and this is a character that you would never, ever, ever want to cross paths with. Now, I already used this book, however, I feel it's fitting. and that is Nahadoth from the Inheritance trilogy. He is terrifying, all right? At least for me. He can like shift in and out of the darkness. He can like turn people to crystal that like eats them alive. It's insane. Not to mention he can like open black holes and shit that literally swallows everything. And his demeanor too is just very like stone cold fury. Like the only time you would ever know that he was mad at you would be, you know, you're dead and you're looking down at your own body. I would never want to see him on the street. If I was walking this way and he was walking this way on the sidewalk, I would either walk across the street or I would drop dead and play dead. Number 7 is mentor, and this is a character that you would want to learn from or have as a mentor. This was pretty easy. It's Magama from the Unicorn Chronicles. Magama is a geomancer, so she is an incredibly powerful earth sorceress, and she can like do psychokinesis and everything. It is so cool just how in tune she is with everything around her. Definitely I would want to learn at least psychokinesis from Magama. I feel like it would be a very eye-opening experience. Number 8 is Samwise, and this is a character that you can trust or that you would like to have as your best friend. It's Kazimir from Burn by Patrick Ness. Kazimir is a dragon. He is a small Russian blue, and he's very mysterious, yet he always knows what to do. All right, I feel like I could really rely on Kazimir just to get us through horrible situations, even if he doesn't know exactly what the hell to do. Kazimir, he is a wordsmith. All right, he gives me quotes all day, every day, and I feel like he would just ask questions about human life that were just so funny to me. And I don't know, I feel like it would be a good banter relationship, which, you know what, I would love to have that, especially with a dragon. That'd be pretty damn cool. Last question is found family. And if you could adopt a character or give a character a good home, who would it be? Immediately, Shiva from The Girl from the Other Side came to my mind. She's just such a beautiful and precious little girl, and I want to protect her with all of my heart. Here, okay, I have it all planned out in my mind. I'll marry a rich man, right? He'll be old enough that maybe he'll die of old age, right? And I'll get all his money because he loves me. And then I'll have this big ass manor house, right? And then I'll get Shiva, I'll bring her in, I'll adopt her, she will be my little girl, and then teacher can come and live with us as well, because I don't want to put Shiva through that separation anxiety. Not to mention I don't want to put teacher through that. So he can be our housemate, because I'll be damned if I separate the two of them. Okay, bam, there is my plan. So you guys, that was the Choose Your Own Fantasy Adventure book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really like doing this type of stuff. It was really fun, and I hope I gave you guys some good books to think about. So you guys, with that being said, I hope you guys are staying safe, and that I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.